podcast intro music playing. Host. Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another action-packed episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. I'm your host, your name, and I'm thrilled to bring you the latest and greatest from the world of sports. Today is Thursday, August 3rd, and we have a lineup of stories that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Fun fact of the day. Host. Before we dive into our stories, let me share a fun fact about today's date. Did you know that on this day in 2004, the Summer Olympics kicked off in Athens, Greece? It was a spectacular event, showcasing the world's top athletes competing for glory. So whether you're an Olympian or an armchair athlete, let's get ready to dive into today's thrilling sports news. Transition to Story 01. Host. Now let's start things off with a bang. Our first story takes us to the world of soccer, where a certain Argentine magician is making waves in Major League Soccer. That's right, folks. Lionel Messi has taken his talents to the Sunshine State and is lighting up the pitch for Inter Miami CF. From scoring goals with finesse to winning over the hearts of fans, Messi's impact on MLS is nothing short of electric. We'll dive deep into his remarkable journey and explore the incredible support he's receiving from fans all across the United States. Transition to Story 11. Host. But wait, we can't forget about America's favorite pastime, can we? The MLB trade deadline has come and gone, and boy, oh boy, do we have some stories to tell. From teams making blockbuster moves to others missing out on golden opportunities, the trade deadline frenzy left no stone unturned. Today, we'll recap all the winners, losers, and those who may have fumbled the ball when it mattered most. So if you're a baseball fan, buckle up and get ready for some juicy trade deadline analysis. Host. That's all for our preview, folks, so grab your snacks, find a comfortable spot on the couch, and get ready for a sports-filled extravaganza. It's showtime. Podcast outro music playing. Transition. Ladies and gentlemen, sports enthusiasts and fans of all things thrilling, it's time to dive into the latest headlines that are making waves in the world of sports. So grab your helmets, tighten your shoelaces, and get ready for a lightning-fast rundown of some adrenaline-pumping stories. Let's kick it off with Story 1. The Pac-12 and ACC conferences are considering a merger, aiming to tackle financial challenges and create epic matchups that'll have fans on the edge of their seats. But wait, there's more. The Big Ten Conference is also eyeing some Pac-12 schools for expansion. Can you feel the excitement building? Moving right along to Story 2, New York Mets owner Steve Cohen is putting on a masterclass in strategic team building. With a laser focus on long-term success, he's skillfully reconstructing the Mets roster piece by piece. Get ready, folks, because this team is gearing up for a thrilling ride towards greatness. And last, but certainly not least, Story 3 brings us some racing legends. Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus, the dynamic duo of NASCAR, have been elected to the prestigious NASCAR Hall of Fame. Their induction solidifies their legendary status in the sport, leaving no doubt that their names will forever be etched in the annals of racing history. Well, folks, that concludes our lightning-fast rundown of these exhilarating sports stories. We hope you're as pumped up as we are about the thrilling possibilities and legendary achievements that lie ahead. Stay tuned for more heart-pounding updates, because in the world of sports, anything can happen. Lionel Messi's arrival in the MLS has been nothing short of spectacular, as he continues to showcase his goal-scoring prowess with Inter Miami CF. In a recent match against Orlando City SC, Messi scored a goal just over 6 minutes into the game, giving his team an early lead in the 2023 Leagues Cup. This goal adds to Messi's impressive tally of 4 goals in 3 games since joining the MLS. With Messi as part of the team, Inter Miami has entered the match with a 2-0 record. Messi's performance on the field has been met with instant analysis and admiration. The Athletic highlights Messi's continued brilliance, with 4 goals in just 3 games. His scoring abilities are no longer a surprise to fans and pundits alike. In the match against Orlando City, Messi's goal was made possible by a beautiful chip pass from Robert Taylor, who has been performing exceptionally alongside Messi. Taylor, who has already scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists in the previous season, has now contributed 3 goals and 2 assists in the 2+ games he has played with Messi. However, it's worth noting that Messi's impact on the game goes beyond scoring goals. In the 21st minute, Messi received a yellow card for a harsh foul on Orlando City's Wilder Cartagena. The frustration of being closely marked led to the foul, but it does not diminish Messi's overall impact on the game. Beyond the field, Messi's presence in the MLS has attracted attention from sports legends like Derek Jeter, who attended his first-ever soccer match to witness Messi's greatness. Celebrities such as Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, Serena Williams, Mark Anthony, and DJ Khaled have also attended Messi's Inter Miami matches, further solidifying his status as a global superstar. Supporting Messi every step of the way is his wife, Antonella Roccuzzo. Roccuzzo has gained popularity among Major League Soccer fans for her passionate support of Inter Miami CF. Seen waving a pink flag representing the team's colors, Roccuzzo was recently spotted cheering for Messi during the team's 4-0 victory over Atlanta United. Roccuzzo's unwavering support and presence at the matches have garnered attention and admiration from fans. Roccuzzo and Messi's relationship dates back to their childhood in Rosario, Argentina. Their love story began when they were just 5 years old, and Roccuzzo's cousin, Lucas Scaglia, was a childhood friend of Messi. Despite Messi's departure to Spain at the age of 13 to pursue his soccer career, he returned to be with Roccuzzo after a tragic event in her life. Aside from being a dedicated wife and mother to their 3 sons, Roccuzzo is also involved in the fashion industry. As a model and entrepreneur, she co-founded Enfants, a kids' clothing brand based in Argentina. Roccuzzo's involvement in various ventures showcases her versatility and business acumen. Overall, Lionel Messi's performance in the MLS has been outstanding, with his goal-scoring abilities continuing to impress. With the support of his wife and fans, Messi's impact on Inter Miami CF goes beyond the soccer field. As the MLS regular season resumes, fans can expect more exciting moments from Messi and his team. Remember, folks, Messi is not just scoring goals, but also winning hearts and gaining support both on and off the field. The MLB trade deadline brought a flurry of excitement and anticipation as teams made moves to bolster their rosters for the remainder of the season. While some teams emerged as winners, others were left disappointed with missed opportunities. Let's take a closer look at the major trades and the impact they had on teams. The New York Mets made headlines during this year's trade deadline by launching themselves into a rebuild, making them the most expensive team in Major League history to do so. Despite their disappointing start to the season, the Mets decided to become sellers and leverage owner Steve Cohen's wealth to acquire top prospects. General Manager Billy Epler clarified that it was not a rebuild or a fire sale, but rather a repurposing of the team's investment into the organization. The Mets began their sell-off by trading closer David Robertson to division rival Miami Marlins. They later sent 3-time Cy Young winner Max Scherzer to the Texas Rangers, reportedly eating $35 million in the process. In return, they received a promising prospect in Luis Angel Acuna, the younger brother of Ronald Acuna Jr. Other players, including Mark Canha, Dominic Leone, Tommy Pham, and Justin Verlander, were also dealt. Scherzer revealed that the team's direction played a role in his decision to waive his no-trade clause. He mentioned that the Mets do not plan to compete until 2025 or possibly even 2026. This long-term vision led Scherzer to question whether the team would pursue top free agents during the off-season or assemble a team capable of contending for a World Series in the near future. Epler confirmed that the Mets would focus on smaller deals rather than signing upper-echelon players. Overall, the Mets' decision to sell at the trade deadline marks a significant shift in their strategy. Instead of relying on high-priced talent, they aim to build a competitive team for the future by acquiring top prospects and making trades accordingly. The Houston Astros made a splash at the trade deadline by acquiring former ace Justin Verlander from the Detroit Tigers. This move reunited Verlander with his former team and added a significant boost to the Astros' pitching rotation. With Verlander back in the mix, the Astros now find themselves in a heated divisional rivalry with the Rangers, who acquired Max Scherzer. The Verlander trade is expected to strengthen the Astros' chances of making a deep playoff run. His experience and leadership will be invaluable to the team as they navigate the remainder of the season and beyond. In contrast to the Mets and Astros, the New York Yankees had an uneventful trade deadline. General Manager Brian Cashman stuck to his cautious approach and decided not to make any impactful moves to address the team's offensive struggles. This has left many fans disappointed and questioning the team's commitment to improving their situation. The lack of offensive production has been a significant issue for the Yankees all season, and the trade deadline came and went without any significant acquisitions to address this problem. Their only additions were a middling reliever in Keenan Middleton and a failed pitching prospect previously designated for assignment by the Rangers. With a record of 55, 52, and 3.5 games out of the final wild-card spot, the Yankees are running out of time to turn their season around. The teams ahead of them in the playoff race have made significant upgrades to their lineups, rotations, and bullpens, while the Yankees have remained stagnant. The disappointment was palpable at Yankee Stadium as the team suffered yet another defeat to the Rays. The crowd expressed their frustration with boos, overshadowing the post-game playing of Frank Sinatra's New York, New York. Cashman acknowledged the team's underperformance, but emphasized that they believe they have better baseball in them. However, the players themselves must take responsibility for their lackluster performance. Star outfielder Aaron Judge acknowledged that they have the talent to compete, but have failed to do so consistently. The Yankees need to step up and start showing that they are capable of winning on a daily basis. Overall, the Yankees' lack of action at the trade deadline has left many questioning their commitment to improving the team. Their offense continues to struggle, and with time running out, the pressure is on for the players to deliver. The trade deadline was a missed opportunity for the Yankees, and it remains to be seen if they can salvage their season and make a playoff push. In conclusion, the MLB trade deadline brought a mix of excitement, disappointment, and missed opportunities. The Mets and Astros made significant moves to strengthen their teams, while the Yankees failed to address their offensive woes. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see how these trades impact the team's performance and playoff aspirations. Upbeat music fades in. Host. And that's a wrap, folks. Another exhilarating episode of 4-Year Starter has come to an end. I don't know about you, but I feel like we just scored the winning touchdown in the final seconds of the game. Co-host. Absolutely, my friend. This podcast has been a wild ride, filled with incredible insights, thrilling stories, and expert analysis. We've been running this race together, and boy, have we sprinted our way to the finish line. Host. You said it, partner. We've covered everything from the nail-biting moments of championship games to the heartwarming stories of athletes overcoming adversity. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Co-host. That's right, folks. From the first whistle to the last buzzer, we've been here for you, delivering the latest sports news, interviews with the sports world's brightest stars, and a whole lot of passion. Host. And we couldn't have done it without you, our amazing listeners. Your support and enthusiasm have been the wind beneath our wings, propelling us forward like a roaring crowd at a sold-out stadium. Co-host. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to follow us on social media. Join our team, our community, and let's keep this winning streak going. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 4-Year Starter Podcast. We'll be sharing exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and engaging with all of you die-hard sports fans. Host. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow, because we're just getting warmed up. We've got more electrifying episodes, thrilling interviews, and unbelievable sports stories coming your way. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of the action. Co-host. That's right. So, mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get ready to join us again tomorrow for another incredible episode of 4-Year Starter. We'll be here, ready to knock it out of the park once again. Upbeat music fades out. Host. Until then, folks, stay passionate, stay dedicated, and keep that sports spirit alive. This is your host, signing off. Co-host. And your co-host, reminding you to never stop chasing your dreams, both on and off the field. Goodbye, everyone. Podcast ends with a fade out.